Mathewson here to help you get yourself up and off the couch into action, because so often we know what we should be doing, we just can't seem to get ourselves to do any of it. And that's where I come in to help. So today's topic is time management. How do you manage time? Well, I'm just going to cut to the chase right here and tell you that you can't. You can't manage time. Time is what it is. It's going to happen. It's going to do what it does. So you can't manage it. What you can manage is yourself. So you let time worry about time and you worry about you. So you can manage yourself. So you can manage so many things about yourself, but in relation to time, you can manage your perspective of time and how you fill up the precious amount of time that you have on this planet. So I'm just going to go over one simple idea that I got from John Assaraf in the book The Answer, I believe. I don't know. I pull in so many things, it's hard to remember which to reference. So, but I believe it's John Assaraf from The Answer, and he talks about meditation, and he described it in a way that I had never heard before. So imagine this. Yes, this does relate to time. I'm not just going off on a tangent here. If I were going to go off on a tangent, I would talk about Floyd, who is happy with the plant, but I'm not going to go off on a tangent. I'm going to talk about meditation as it relates to time. So imagine yourself as you're driving a car, okay? So your life, you're driving a car. It's a manual, so you have first gear, you have second gear, you have third gear, fourth gear, fifth gear, or reverse, right? So first gear. Most of us are running around our whole lives in first gear. We're like jamming on the gas and wondering why we're not going any faster, right? So that's first gear, and that's what we usually do. And that feels like time is getting away from us. We're trying so hard, and it doesn't feel like anything is getting done. We're always behind, and I gotta tell you, I am guilty of this too. I feel like this sometimes. So, if it's you, it's not just you, it's me too, it's most people out there. Maybe not the Dalai Lama. So, anyway, if you take a moment, like 10 minutes for yourself, then you can shift to second gear. Now, that makes sense, right? So when you shift to second gear, you actually can go a little faster with less effort, right? So that's a perspective thing. And then imagine going to third gear and fourth gear. And if we could ever get to fifth gear, how cool would that be? So if you don't already meditate, then I've got some suggestions for you. If you do already meditate, then try this perspective on. Look at it as shifting gears and see how you can focus that. Because when you meditate, you slow everything down and your perspective of time changes. So time kind of slows down and you can really take things in, smell the roses, as it were. If you don't meditate, I strongly, you got that right, strongly suggest that you take 10 minutes for yourself. Ideally every day. I mean, what's 10 minutes? You can take 10 minutes for yourself, right? I hope you can. I have to get up at 5:30 a.m. to take 10 minutes for myself, but I do it. So 10 minutes for yourself to just quiet your mind. That doesn't mean stop your thinking. It just means sort of take a step back and watch your thinking. I don't have the luxury of time here to teach you how to meditate. So I'm going to suggest a few different places where I've found really valuable guided meditations. So what I'm into lately is Headspace. So headspace.com, they start you off with a free 10 meditations, 10 minutes each. So I highly recommend doing that. 10 minutes. Sit down, follow the guided meditation, and you're good to go. A few others that I like the Silva Method. So you can Google that, Silva Method. I like Kelly Howell. So I'll link to all of this in notes below the video. Kelly Howell has great stuff. Who else? Deepak and Oprah, always doing some free meditation. That's good stuff. And that's all I can think of off the top of my head. So if I think of anything else, I'll mention it in the comments below. But those are some good places to start. And then you see, who you gel with, who you enjoy listening to. You really have to see, everybody's different. You got to see who works for you. So taking this time for yourself, there's so many more benefits to meditation, but I'm just addressing it today as a way to shift your perspective on time, how to get more out of your day to day. And yes, sitting down and allowing yourself to be a human being instead of always being a human doing, because that's what we do, right? Then, that's going to shift your perspective of time. So try it out. Let me know how it goes in the comments below, and give it at least a month. Anything that you do, try it for a month. Like, check it off on your calendar or whatever, your little gadget, whatever you've got going on. Monitor yourself, but try it out for at least 30 days and see how it goes for you. All right, that's what I've got to say today. Manage yourself. Let time worry about time. You worry about you. Take 10 minutes for yourself. Namaste. Bye.